Howdy, folks. It is Diecast Buffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR '06 Career Mode. So, we're going to be heading out to Phoenix Raceway after our huge win at Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to go out there and practice and qualify. Ooh, they're going to be at Talladega, which means, ooh, we get to run Talladega soon. Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm hyped. Let's go ahead and head out to the desert.
It's NASCAR Busch Series racing from the heart of the desert, the Bosch's Supermarkets 200. Hello, race fans. EA Sports would like to welcome you to this afternoon's exciting NASCAR Busch Series race at the Phoenix International Raceway. Considered one of the fastest one-mile tracks in the world, no two turns are the same here at Phoenix, and that makes this track especially challenging for these NASCAR Busch Series drivers. We're only minutes away from the start of the race, so let's go trackside.
Alrighty, folks, so we qualified on the pole here. For Phoenix, I believe we finished top 10 in every single race this year because it says we have 8 top 10s and this is race number 9. So if that's the case, that is really, really cool. But naturally, we just want to get through turn 1 without dying. Edwards, if you want to go 3 wide, go for it, but I don't recommend it. Alright. Let's try to get a lap lead. Ryan Newman is a cup leech, so we don't have to worry about him winning the race and gaining points on us. He's just out here for trophies, which I don't blame him. Carl Edwards is probably going to be the car to beat tonight, and just try to take care of it. Again, we have to get through that pit stop. The pit stop is such a difficult thing because it doesn't matter how good your race car is. If you struggle in that pit stop, well, right row. And how about Clint Boyer up there to second place, trying to make a name for himself in this playthrough? I don't even know if he's won a Busch race in this playthrough, to tell you the truth. He has not been a factor. I remember when I did a playthrough. Oh, there's 3 wide back there banging. I remember I did a playthrough on this game for the PS2 about borderline a decade ago. And Clint Boyer was like the championship guy. It didn't matter what I did. If I ran second, he ran first. If I ran first, he ran second. Like, it was just every week he was just constantly gaining points on me, or I would only gain like 3 points on him. And I look at it in the Xbox edition of this game, and again, I'm not sure if each manufacturer of this game is different. Xbox to PS2, but it does look like the drivers are like the ones that go and win every race are really championship competitive vary between both platforms. I'm not sure, but that's what it appears to me. Could just be your career mode. The games are randomized. It's not like, okay, every single year, the first year, the entire playthrough, Jeff Gordon's going to win the championship for the 2005 season. No, it's not like that. It's randomized. It's no different than like in Madden. It's just the seasons are randomized, the finishing orders X, Y, and Z. The game does pick a few drivers to be better than everyone else, which is realistic. You just see some drivers win a bunch of races one year. So the game recognizes that, and they do pick a few drivers to do that each season. You see this in the Thunder games as well, which is perfectly legitimate because it's just like real Cup Series racing. But I don't know. If they are different between the PS2 and Xbox version. Like, if I made a separate career mode, like I started a new one on a different Xbox with the same game disc, would Clint Boyer struggle in that one as well? I would say so. Ooh, why did we turn right there? I'm noticing Tony Stewart, I believe that is, yeah, the 33 car, is just hounding us down right now. He has really ran us down. Carl Edwards is still kind of mired back there, but clearly that Old Spice car has came to life here at Phoenix. And car's a little bit tight, but I don't know if I want to loosen it up, to tell you the truth. Okay, maybe for the last 2 laps of the run we need to. Lap 8, so we're good on fuel. We can pit now, and a bunch of cars are on pit road, so do you really want to pit with all those cars down there? I don't know. And I'm actually not sold if that's Tony Stewart or not, because it looks like it's the 133 car, which would be one of the fancy KHI cars. But anyways, what is Edwards going to do here? Is he going to pit? Yes, dang it. He waited. And then he got us there. So he's going to have fresher tires. We're going to have to pit this time. We can get really close on fuel if we don't. And with how tight this car is, our lap time is I wouldn't be surprised if it's a second slower than our normal lap time would be. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on down on pit road. Let's not get ran over like the last 2 weeks, having issues getting down the pit strip. So here we go. No, 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 no! Don't hit the wall! No, my gosh, that was like life flashing before your eyes. Fortunately, pit road's kind of cleaned out, so that's the best time to pit. You don't want to pit when everybody is just servicing their car and they're all exiting, because you can literally get like 8 cars in a row pulling out in front of you, and the way the game registers it, they just stop you immediately, and you lose all that track time. Come on, pit crew. You're the best in the business, man. You're Roushketeers. This is back when Roush Racing was like nuclear. They were borderline just as big as Hendrick Motorsports. There we go. 16.5 second pit stop, and hey, there's a Roushketeer and another one. Oh boy. So now we got to go run down that 60 car who took advantage of the fresh tires. I don't know how Kenseth is, but what I do know is that 60 car is bad fast. And I've mentioned this in multiple episodes, guys. It is the three-headed dragon of Roush Racing, determined to bring forward a championship here in the Busch Series. Monte Carlo has won, I think, every championship since 2003 in this playthrough. Because 03 was Vickers, 04 was Truex, and then the playthrough, Labonte won 05 and 06, Hamill, driving a Chevy, won 07, and then that cat right there, J.J. Yaley, won the 08 championship. So they have got a stranglehold on the developmental series. So it makes sense for like Ford to get 2 full-time Cup drivers to say, look, we need a championship down here. And then you have one of the, statistically one of the best prospects in the sport, who won 8 Busch races last year, to come on board, which we won it with Ford as well, but we weren't a full manufacturer deal. It was just one of the fantasy cars that would happen to be a Ford. So it makes sense to sign him to Roush and see how that goes. We've already won 3 races this year, thank the Lord, but Edwards is going to win this race barring a caution. For us, though, we got contact with Yaley there. We need to make some hay here. Let's try to get second, maximize our points. And this is the sad reality, is that if Edwards does win this race, he's only going to gain like 10 points. 10 points. That's how the Busch Series works. Also, check out the back window on this car in front of us. It's the knee-high septic car. Look at it. It's actually blue. It's got a blue tint to it. Look at our back window and look at that one. It's a little bit of a I guess you can consider it a little bit of a graphical oopsie-doo. Like, maybe they just forgot to change the hex code on it. Because, video games, digital graphics, it has codes for, whatever, colors. And then there's I think it's a 63 car in the Busch Series. It's like a black, red, and yellow car. It's really cool looking. The windows are like grayed out. Like it reminds me of those NASCAR Authentics 124s that had the black windows. That's what it literally looks like. It's really interesting. Makes me wonder if any of the Cup cars are that way. Look, I need second place. Come on. I really want to get second place here. I don't want to dump the guy, but because he's having a great run. He's usually not up here, but man, I really need second. I need these points. Not going to be able to get them. Car is just way too tight. Here comes Kenseth. Look at that. All 3 of the Roushketeers are going to finish in the top 4. How about that? We are taking over the Busch Series. I mean, absolutely just taking it over. That is awesome. And our old teammate actually got a top 10, the 84 car. So a great run for the team. And look at that. Bam! Look at Kenseth, what a great run, I might add. 21st to 4th in a green flag race at Phoenix, which is a really tough track to pass at, especially under green flag conditions. So he had a very, very good car, perhaps even better than Edwards. If you can drive up that amount of cars in that short of a race. So Hey, man. Roush is taking over the Busch Series. Look at that. Victory Lane, Carl Edwards. And we're going to Talladega. You know, anything can happen there. Heck yeah. There we go. So we got a raise from Mr. Jack Roush. That's always great. Talladega's next, so we're going to digest everything that just happened. So Edwards gains like 15 points, 10 points on us. Kenseth, he gains points on everyone else, but he loses points to us, unfortunately. Biffle's cooking. I mean, hey, the mojo across the whole Roush camp is going really good right now. And our career status, we are only 4,500 points away from level 6 prestige. And I'm curious, what is our new pay? 22,000. Holy cow. To add context to this, 9 starts, we've had 219,000. We ran 35 last year and got 620. Okay. Dang. That's crazy. In literally 9 starts, we already made more than we made in 2006 driving the truck. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. I love how it keeps all this. Like, this game, like, it has unnecessary statistics, and that's what makes NASCAR 6 such a great game. Freaking love that. That is so cool. It actually tells you, like, all the merchandise and the conversions. It's just really, really cool. I mean, we won 6 truck races in 25 starts, and we should eclipse that with this year's contract probably by midsummer, especially with the pay raise, so that's great. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Next episode's going to be Talladega. You're going to want to stick around for that. Daytona was fun. Who knows what's going to happen there? Like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet. Sign it off.